In this generation, we lived with a digital and social life. When you try to browse your social media account, you will see countless selfies and stories of what people are busy doing within a day. Little did we know that taking selfies might be a reason of a person's death. I have here a list of people who brought selfie to new heights and risked their lives just to get the picture-perfect selfie they ever wanted. Watch the video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe our channel Hacfac, as it will help us to make more interesting videos. Xenia, a 17-year-old Russian girl who is turning to 18 in a couple of months, but it did not happen. As a remarkable selfie took her life in a rail bridge near St. Petersburg, Russia. Xenia was starting to learn photography and thought of having a picture-perfect shot of the bridge. Xenia asked her friend to accompany her as she climbed the bridge alone. She lost her footing and fallen 30 feet below. She grabbed an electrical cable to get a hold, which electrocuted her before hitting anything below. Andrei Retrovsky, a 17-year-old Russian teenager, succumbed to death after he fell from the top of the building, where he hung himself with a rope. The rope was not strong enough to carry his weight, so it snapped and sent him falling to his death. 5 teenagers from Turkey wanted to achieve a startling selfie with a plane landing as their background. They lined and lied down on the road near the airport, where they are drinking. It was dark, and a man driving a truck did not see them and run over the teenagers. 3 of them immediately ran, but the remaining did not make it and died after the misfortune. Disturbing selfies of the survivors spread with their dead friends nearby them. Ana Ursu, 18 years old, a Romanian teenager, burst into flames after accidentally touching a live wire while attempting to take the ultimate selfie on the roof of a train. Anna and her friend went to a train station in the town of Iași in the northeast of the country to take a special selfie that she intended to post on Facebook. But as she lay on top of the train and stuck one of her legs in the air, an electrical field surrounding the overhead cables sent 27,000 volts zapping through her body, causing her to burst into flames. Despite the best efforts of a passerby to save her life, the 18-year-old later died in hospital with burns to 50% of her body. A Lebanese teenager, Mohammed Al-Kar, second left in the selfie. Seen posing for a group selfie in front of a bomb-laden car, moments before it exploded in the capital of Lebanon, Beirut. Mohammed had been identified online as one of 4 youths seen posing in a group selfie, posted on social media networks in front of the car that exploded moments later. The picture went viral on the internet, and the confirmation of his death sparked an outpouring of tributes on social media websites like Facebook and Twitter. 21-year-old Oscar Otero Aguilar, who worked in a pet shop, is said to have been drinking with his 2 friends before shooting himself. While posing for a selfie with a loaded gun in Madero, in the north of the capital, Mexico City, Mr. Oscar Aguilar was discovered with a gunshot wound to the head and succumbed to his injuries while being taken to hospital by ambulance. Previous snaps on his Facebook site show him posing with alcoholic drinks, cars, motorbikes and a number of attractive women. But the man's endless search for the most impressive snaps ended when he borrowed a gun and decided to take some pics on his mobile phone as he waved it around. The pilot, Amritpal Singh, 29 years old, and his passenger were killed when their Cessna 150 crashed near Front Range Airport, in Watkins, shortly after midnight, on May 31, 2014. National Transportation Safety Board says a GoPro camera recovered from the wreckage revealed that the pilot and various passengers had taken selfies in the plane with their cell phones, some using the camera's flash function, during a series of past flights. While the GoPro camera wasn't recording the fatal flight, investigators concluded that the flash from a cell phone camera likely disoriented the pilot and contributed to his loss of control of the aircraft. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, Singh did not meet the requirements to operate a plane at night with a passenger. The popular trend that goes by the name #Selfie Olympics claimed the life of 18-year-old Oscar Reyes. On January 2, 2015, the teenager snapped a photo of himself in a SpongeBob costume and uploaded it to Facebook. The photo generated over 200 likes. Friends of Oscar says that amount of likes motivated him to try and snap a picture. He described to his friends as crazy. As investigators said that he was in his mother's restroom on January 3 around 2 a.m. when he fell off the door and injured his head. He died from excessive bleeding. A Facebook page was later created to remember the young man. James Nichols, 23, from Ashbourne, Derbyshire, England, travelled more than 8,000 miles to meet South African girlfriend Cheynee Holloway for the first time after they fell in love online. However, just one day after he arrived into her home city of Johannesburg, the event's worker was left devastated when his 21-year-old girlfriend fell from a cliff after rocks gave way beneath her. The pair had been taking photographs while watching the sunset at North Cliff Hill, the second highest point in the city, which reaches 5,000 feet in places, when the tragedy occurred. As Mr. Nichols set up a tripod to take a photograph of his girlfriend, who was reportedly stood on a large rock on the cliff top, the stone beneath her gave way and she fell more than 50 feet to a pathway below. Mr. Nichols, a portrait photographer, clambered down the cliff face and tried to save his partner, performing CPR for 20 minutes before the emergency services arrived. However, she suffered multiple injuries and could not be saved. Prior to her death in January, Miss Holloway had planted a rock for Mr. Nichols at Johannesburg's Botanical Gardens. While the couple were enjoying a long-distance online relationship, she had visited the gardens and sent Mr. Nichols a video of herself placing the stone on a rock pile. In the video, she said, the pair would reclaim it together when he visited her in South Africa. Nicholas said, I had the rock with me as I was going hiking in the Lake District, so decided to bring it with me, as if I was bringing a piece of her with me on my adventure. It is not a selfie, but this should be on the list because this is the Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana. On the 31st of August 1997, Diana, Princess of Wales, died as a result of injuries sustained in a car crash in the Pont de l'Alma road tunnel in Paris, France. Her companion, Dodi Fade, and the driver of the car were pronounced dead at the scene. A fourth passenger in the car, bodyguard, was seriously injured but survived. The media blamed the behavior of the paparazzi who followed the car. Paparazzi, independent photographers who take pictures of high-profile people, such as athletes, entertainers, politicians, and other celebrities. Series of photographs were taken by paparazzis following the vehicles where the Princess Diana was. It is one of the reasons why driver lost control of the car that resulted in a crash. Did the list left you speechless? It is now a fact that more people died because of selfie rather than people who got eaten by sharks. Please let us know if you know someone who died because of selfies too. Or maybe someone who almost died. Share this video with your family and friends to be aware that too many selfies can kill you. And kindly subscribe our channel Hacfac. It will help us to make more interesting videos for you. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.